Alright, what is going on, guys? It is Benny, and today we are going to be playing some Mortar Graveyard because you guys have all been asking for that. Now, also, with using Mortar Graveyard, we're going to be using Cannon Cart. A lot of you guys have been asking for some Cannon Cart decks and, you know, to use the Cannon Cart with the new meta and the new buff to it, so we are going to be running that. This guy has Suspicious Bush, which is actually kind of annoying, but that's okay because we're running the most broken Mortar Graveyard deck that has ever existed. This deck is going to make everybody rage quit, and, you know, you're going to have a ton of fun with this. Now, let's go ahead and play the Wizard in the back here. We just want to start a slow push, and what I always say when you're playing Mortar Graveyard is play it like a Mortar deck first and then play it like a Graveyard deck second, and you'll kind of see what I mean by that in a second here. Let's just play the Goblins here to defend, and then we're going to go for the Mortar here. We have the Wizard going in as well, so he'll have to defend the Wizard, and then we should be able to actually get a Mortar lock here because I don't think he's going to have enough. Okay, never mind. But what I actually am going to do is I'm going to leave it at that because he used so much Elixir to defend there. I know I'm up an Elixir on him, and we could probably get a nice little Graveyard push going here. So okay, whoa, wait, what is this guy? What is this guy doing? We'll play the Cannon Cart right here, and then it might make sense to go for a Graveyard depending on how the Cannon Cart deals with the Inferno Tower. Okay, let's go ahead and Graveyard here because he doesn't have Knight for the Cannon Cart, so he's probably going to have to Goblin Gang. And the Cannon Cart's going to tank and take out a lot of that. And well, I think we'll leave it at that. We're not going to play anything else. We don't want to overextend or anything, but already that we got some great damage, and I'm very happy about that. And we do have our Evil Wizard here in rotation, which is good as well. So I'll probably start my Evil Wizard in the back here. We want to cycle these wizards as much as we can, very similar to how you would if you have like a little Prince in your deck. You kind of just play it the exact same. It's like a more expensive version of Little Prince. He's going to go for the Bush play there, so I'm going to go ahead and play the Mortar right here, and we have the Knight in front as well. That's a pretty aggressive Goblin Barrel, and it's going to give us a ton of value on that Bush as well, so we can go ahead and deal with all of that. And already this guy's going to be in trouble, and this would be a situation where it might make sense to go for a Graveyard. So I'm going to go ahead and Graveyard right here. We have the Mortar lock, and then, you know, he's going to have to play a card on the Graveyard, and the Mortar might take out the card that he plays on the Graveyard. So overall, really good play right there. We're going to get some great damage. Then we can even poison on the Princess just to get rid of her. I'm going to play the Knight right here to take out this Goblin Barrel, and then we'll just kind of wait from there. We took a bit of damage, but nothing too crazy. He's going to go in with the Evo Knight and a Suspicious Bush, so we can just play the Wizard right here. And then, honestly, I think we're going to have to Cannon Cart. I didn't want to use my Barb Barrel. It would have been the best play, probably, but I just feel like it wouldn't have worked out perfectly there. We have to watch out for a Goblin Barrel here. Let's just play the Goblins right here on the Princess so that she's not too annoying. But overall, pretty easy defense, I think. The Suspicious Bush will go onto the Cannon Cart as well, which is nice. We can go ahead, play another Evil Mortar. He went in really aggressive there, so he's not going to be able to really defend that Evil Mortar, and he's not going to have enough Elixir to take our tower on that side. So overall, pretty good first game. Let's give him a good game. Let's give him a good luck, and let's go on into the next match. All right, you guys, next matchup, let's go ahead and play the Mortar first play. We might as well get that Evil Mortar cycle going. We are going to get a lock on tower. What is going on? Okay, I'm going to play the Wizard right here on this side because everything should get slowed down by the Mortar a little bit, so it should be a little bit easier to defend that right side than the left side. I'm glad we played the Wizard on that side because all of that just got deleted, and then we will play the Knight and have everything get kind of taken out. Now, when you're playing against Recruits, honestly, try to make sure that you're always pulling them to the middle. I feel like with Recruits, or when you're playing against Recruits, a lot of people, they really struggle to play against them because, you know, you have to defend 2 lanes, right? And so it's hard to make good Elixir trades, and it's almost like the Recruits are just constantly coming towards you. So what I would do is you always try to play your ranged card down here, and then you just play every single other card you have, whatever you can, and pull everything over here. And that's kind of the best way to play against Recruits, and that's going to give you the most value and the best defense possible. Now, this is going to be a little bit interesting. We're going to have to play the Wizard here. We do have the Cannon card right there. Let's go ahead and do this here. Now, the Skeleton Barrel is going to get some damage on us, but if we can keep it busy just for the Wizard to clear it up, then we should be okay. Yeah, actually, that was a very solid defense. I'm not mad about that at all. And then we could go for a Mortar here or a Graveyard. Let's wait and see what he plays. I think I'm going to go for the Graveyard just to be annoying. Oh my goodness, he used his arrows, so I think he's low on Elixir. So now we have the Graveyard going, and having the Wizard on the tower with the Graveyard is good because it can help take out their counters sometimes. Unfortunately, we didn't get any splash on those Goblins, but we got some really good damage there, which I'm happy about. Let's go ahead and just Barb Barrel here, and then if he plays a Skeleton Barrel, we can use the Mortar to pull the Skeleton Barrel around. If you're up against a deck that uses a lot of bait, specifically against Skeleton Barrel or Wallbreakers, or when you have both. A lot of the time what I like to do is use my Barb Barrel for one, whichever is most convenient, and then I just use my Mortar to pull the other one. Sometimes it's the best thing you can do is to literally just play your Mortar in a way that is going to shut down whatever their most annoying card is, because you have to remember, sometimes I feel like everybody puts a lot of emphasis on positive elixir trades, which is so true. You definitely do need to make positive elixir trades, but if there's a card that's going to give you trouble throughout an entire match, sometimes if you can shut that down, that would be their only way of winning and getting a ton of damage, and so it works out really well for you. We're gonna take a bit of damage here. I think I'm gonna let that one Wallbreaker go, and then we can just play the Knight right here. He's going to go for the arrows. Let's go ahead and get the evil Mortar here, and I think he's lost. I think that's going to be a win for us, because we can go for the graveyard in a second here as well. So let's go ahead and play the graveyard. We do have the Mortar lock, so we didn't even need to go for the graveyard, but just to really keep that pressure up on this guy. There's the Wallbreakers. Evil Wizard is just going to destroy it. I'm telling you guys, this deck is absolutely absurd. It is 100% worth using. It is so strong. So that's going to be a good win. Let's give him a good game. Let's give him a good luck, and then let's go on into the next match. Alright, you guys, next matchup now. I'm thinking about making a video on Expo just for fun. I feel like that would be kind of fun to, you know, play something completely different and give Expo a try. But let me know what you guys think down below. If you're not really feeling the Expo vibe, then, you know, I won't do it, because whatever you guys want, I will give to you guys. So we'll see what you guys say. But this guy has Monk, which is going to be a very, very annoying card to deal with. Now, in this deck, you could also run Evil Knight if you want. The reason why I'm not is because my logic is I can use the cannon cart to tank and then go for a graveyard, but a lot of people, they'll actually run Evil Knight instead of running Evil Mortar. I don't think Evil Wizard is really optional in this deck, unfortunately, so I would definitely run Evil Wizard for sure. We're gonna take some bad Wallbreaker damage there. That was not good, but that's okay. we can come back from that for sure. The Monk is going to really stop us from being able to do too much, so I'm just gonna ignore that Barb Barrel, because honestly the Mortar wouldn't do much anyways. The Monk would just deflect it, so that's kind of sad. But we're just gonna chill out now, and we kind of want to play it slow until double elixir, because that's when we start to really shine. I'm gonna start the Knight in the back here just to cycle, and then we can try to get a cannon cart behind it and maybe go for a graveyard depending on what he's playing. Mini P.E.K.K.A. is an interesting cycle card there. Let's go ahead and play the cannon card here. I'm curious if this is either, actually I'm not really sure what this is going to be. Pretty solid void by him though. Let's see if we're gonna need to play the Goblins. Okay, we're okay. Let's go ahead and split the Goblins in the back here, and then he's gonna go for the Wallbreakers. I'm actually just gonna ignore them, especially because we have the Goblins split there. And then I feel like he's used quite a bit of elixir. Let's go ahead and let's Evil Mortar here along with the Evil Wizard, and then okay, that Monk is just gonna completely stop us. So what we might do is he's gonna have to deal with that side in a second, and then we might be able to go for like a Mortar graveyard depending on everything. That's pretty annoying though, honestly. That was a pretty solid push by us there, and the Monk really just shut it all down. Let's go ahead and do this right here. The cannon cart should help take out most of that stuff. We can go ahead and play the Wizard here for the Evil Bats, and then let's go ahead and actually I think I'm gonna graveyard here just to be annoying, and then we're gonna play it a little bit to the left there, and I'm hoping that, you know, he can't use too much to defend that. Let's go ahead and poison right here for the bats. I'm going to ignore that one Wallbreaker because it's going to come down to one side. Easiest one trick ever. I can't believe that just worked. That is what I love about Mortar Graveyard. I'm telling you guys, save your Mortar Graveyard until the perfect time, and I guarantee you're going to get the easiest wins ever just because people aren't expecting it. And, you know, it's such a game changer. If you just need one graveyard to go right, and then you'll be good. Let's go ahead and play the Evil Wizard all the way back here so that when he pops that Monk ability, the bats get taken out first. And then we can play the Goblins right here to kind of deflect. We are going to take some crazy damage from our Wizard on the tower there from the Monk, but overall that's going to be a nice win. So let's give him a good game, let's give him a good luck, and let's go on into Alright guys, next matchup I'm going to go ahead and start the Wizard in the back. We might as well just get that cycle going, get the Evil Wizard cycle going. Obviously, you know, I would be careful playing a 5 elixir card first play all the time, but because he had the Goblin Cage there, we were pretty safe to do that. That is crazy. Okay, I'm going to start the cannon card in the back here. I would love to punish him with a graveyard, but I just don't think it's going to work out very well for us. We can play the Knight here to help defend. We do have poison for the Nightwitch, so that is good. I think we'll be able to defend this decently well. Let's just wait a second, and then let's go ahead and poison right here for the Nightwitch. And then we can play a defensive Mortar to pull the Golem, and I don't think we'll take any damage, or if we do, we'll take a little bit because he has the Void actually, but really not a big deal. Nightwitch will go down, Golem's going to go over to the cannon cart, and honestly a pretty solid defense overall. I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, sweet. I'm curious, guys. I'm gonna start streaming. I'm curious if you prefer if I stream on YouTube or Twitch. I stream sometimes on Twitch right now, but I'm debating switching over to streaming on YouTube. I just feel like there's a lot more interactions over on YouTube right now. But if you guys prefer Twitch, then I'll keep streaming on Twitch. I haven't been streaming lately, but I would like to start streaming up again. He's gonna go for another golem. That is so sad that we went for the evil wizard in the back, because it's gonna be pretty hard for us to punish him there. But he did use the fisherman, so honestly, I think in this scenario, it's just best for us to keep playing defense. We'll play the cannon cart right here, and then we'll kind of see what he does in response. I feel like he can't Nightwitch here because we have the evil wizard. I don't know what, just an alone golem is kind of crazy. Let's go ahead and play the knight here because I'm going to use a graveyard in a second. That was a little weird. Let's go ahead and mortar on this side. Surely he didn't give up, hey? Oh, he totally did. Okay, let's give him a good game. Let's give him a good luck, and let's just go on into the next one. That was a little weird. We're making our opponents give up today. All right, guys, last matchup of the video. Let's go ahead and just play the wizard in the back because, you know, like, when don't we, you know? That's just what we do here at Benny Royale. He's going to play the P.E.K.K.A, or the mini P.E.K.K.A, sorry. Let's just wait and see. I'm going to play my goblins. I'm going to keep the wizard alive a little bit longer just to force him to play a counter to them. Whoa, okay. Oh, if the Sparky shoots the goblins, that would be perfect, because then the wizard should get some splash damage, and also get the Sparky lower, which is awesome. Every time I'm playing against Sparky, guys, I try to get my spell on the Sparky as soon as possible, because if you can take the Sparky out and stop them from being able to have that really big push, it's so easy to defend. Like you'll see here, I'm fine. This shouldn't be a hard defense at all. The Dark Prince will get onto the Evil Wizard, but that's okay. And then Evil Wizard will kind of shred all of that. We can get the Knight down here. We will take a little bit of damage, actually, but that's okay, because we are still on top, and you know, I'm going to be honest, I was saying it's such an easy defense when you get rid of the Sparky, but we still took a little bit of damage. But I'm telling you guys right now, if you had the Sparky behind it, if we didn't get the Sparky low, that would have been a lot harder to deal with. And we are up in damage on this guy, so we're chilling pretty good here. I'm going to play the Goblins here just to pull the Mega Minion. When you play your Goblins like that, you can force the Mega Minion to walk all the way around, and then also get a little bit of chip damage out of your Goblins. And then, if I were to guess, I have a feeling that a Sparky is going to be coming out pretty soon here. Let's start the Cannon Cart in the back, because the Cannon Cart's kind of annoying for him to deal with the Sparky, and then we can go ahead and just poison right there on the Sparky. We probably should have played it like a second earlier, but that's okay. Then we're just going to defensive mortar right away, because that Goblin Giant is definitely coming out, and if we can get the mortar to shoot at the Sparky as well, it's always worth it. And then the Cannon Cart will just kind of sit there to help us defend, which is good. So what is going on? Oh my goodness, what the heck? Okay, what? I'm at a loss for words right now, guys. I don't even know what to say. This is going to be an interesting defense. Let's go ahead and just do this here, and then, oh man, this is going to be hard to defend. Okay, let's go ahead and get the Knight here to distract for a second, and then let's go ahead and Barb Barrel. Please don't get on the tower, Sparky. Oh my goodness, thank goodness. Okay, then we can go for the Evil Mortar. That was crazy. That was actually terrifying. That is crazy that he's got another Sparky as well, man. Okay, that's going to take everything out there, unfortunately, so that is too bad, but the Cannon Cart will do a little bit there. He's going to go in for the Sparky in the back, so I'm going to go opposite lane here and try to really pressure him. Let's go in with all of that, and then let's pop the Graveyard. He'll probably Dark Prince, if I had to guess. Yeah, there's the Dark Prince. Cannon Cart is on the tower. We're punishing him for trying to do that play there, and we're going to get some really nice damage, which I'm very happy about. He does have the mini P.E.K.K.A there, so let's just wait and see. Okay, yeah, he's gonna back up that Goblin Giant. Let's go ahead and do this right here. We're just gonna pull that mini P.E.K.K.A. That's all I'm worried about right now. And then I'm gonna actually Barb Barrel here as well, just to kind of help get the mini P.E.K.K.A down. We messed up that Barb Barrel. Ooh, okay, we're chilling. We're okay. This is such a weird deck. I don't know how to deal with that mirror. Let's go ahead and Mortar here. He might play the Sparky up high. We are going to get the Mortar lock, and then the Cannon Cart's going to do some work on the Sparky as well. Let's just wait and see what he does next, because he's probably going to mirror the Sparky. I'm going to start the Wizard in the back. I'll let that Mega Minion get on. Okay, he's not mirroring the Sparky, which is good. We can go ahead and get the Knight here, right here. And then, okay, there is the Evil Goblin Giant. Let's go ahead and Barb Barrel here. Let's get a Cannon Cart down as well. Let's go ahead and just pull all of that for a second, and then we should be okay. Ooh, crap. Okay, we got to play the Evil Wizard there. I wasn't paying attention there. Let's go ahead and Mortar now, because we have all of that, and then I think a Graveyard is going to be a good play. I feel like he's using that Sparky to defend a lot, and so if we can get the Graveyard down, we should be good. There is the Mortar lock. We got the Cannon Cart on. We got the Graveyard down as well. What a weird deck to go up against, but that is going to be a good win. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and I cannot wait to see you beautiful people in the next one.